Guys, so today I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys this look right here, but it is gonna be a day to night time look. So you're able to use this with friends out or party or just go out in general with this look. But for the first time, this is probably like in the morning when you're getting ready or you want something more fresh. I hope you guys really enjoy this, but before we go ahead and jump right into it, I do have a caution reminder. I did film this tutorial a couple of days ago and I did recreate the daytime look, but I did not like, of course, how the nighttime look came out. So I recreated it right now. I hope you guys don't really hate me for it, for the lighting. So please let me know what you guys think after this video. Comment down below, like or dislike, because that's totally up to you. And if you guys have any more requests or ideas you guys want to go ahead and shoot at me, please do, and feel free to. I love you guys. Please enjoy the tutorial and enjoy. Hey guys, so let's go ahead and begin. The first thing I want to go ahead and take is this fresh Urban Clay oil-free lotion. This is for normal to oily skin people, and this is just going to help me control my oils and kind of moisturize my skin at the same time. So really massaging this into the skin, I want to make sure just to keep the longevity of my oils free. Taking the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, I'm going to go ahead and focus this right towards the areas I want to really smooth out my textures of my skin. So really doing the exact same thing as the fresh Urban Clay, I'm going to go ahead and massage this into my skin. As a base for my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and use this REEMA Beauty Cosmetics Concealer. This is really going to help the pigment of the eyeshadow last so much longer upon the lids throughout the whole day, because I can tend to have oily lids as well. So this really helps, and it's more mattifying on your lids as well. So it's amazing what this product can do. Now working on the eyes, taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Self-Made Palette, I'm going to go ahead and take this transition color called Sherbert, and I'm going to really work this into the whole lid and as well towards the crease. And it's okay, you can take this as far up as you can, because this is going to be our transition color and really help transition all those darker colors that we're going to use later on. And this is just going to make our life so much easier by making everything very blendable. Now by starting defining the eye, I'm going to go ahead and take this Hot and Cold shadow by this palette and really apply this towards the outer corner and inner corner of the eye look here, because I really want to give myself some structure and definition. Just applying this toward the inner tear duct and the outer corner of the eye, leaving that mid-lay blank as well. Transition this into the crease. Repeating that same motion, taking the Hot Chocolate shade by the palette, I'm going to go ahead and repeat that same motion into the outer corner and as well to the inner corner, defining my eye even more as well, giving this shade a lot more pop. So I really want to keep this as low as possible towards the crease and really work my way into the inner corner as well. We don't want to bring this so high up, but just to give ourselves more definition within the eye socket. Now to open up the eyes a lot more, we're going to go ahead and take Treasure by the palette, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this towards the mid-lid and really focus that shade only into that section of the lid, because I want to go ahead and reveal this as a more vibrant look and make this more eye-catching. This is going to open up the eyes a lot more. So I'm going to go ahead and take Pink Champagne by this palette again and doing the same step as Treasure. I'm going to go ahead and add it to the same place, and this is going to create such a more vibrant look towards our makeup. And you do want to go ahead and spray some Fix Plus before. I actually did not do this during the tutorial, but I did towards the end. So make sure you apply Fix Plus, add it towards the lid, and you'll be good to go. To really define my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and take any liquid liner, and I'm going to go ahead and just create a nice defined line towards my lashes here. And you really want to go ahead and keep this as low as thin as possible to your natural lashes. This is going to give you more definition towards them as well. Taking the Jordana Cosmetics White Liner Pencil, I'm going to go ahead and apply this towards my waterline. This is going to really refresh the eyes and make them appeal much larger and more awake. Of course, curling the lashes, I'm going to go ahead and take my Revlon Eye Curler. You give it a few pressures and then apply it with the mascara. This is a Tarte Light Flash Camera Action mascara, and it's really amazing what this mascara can do, because it really separates the lashes really nicely and makes the lashes nice and fluttery. So I'm going to give a few coats towards them, towards the top and the bottom lashes, to both eyes, of course, because you don't want to leave them one and one. So go ahead and give a few coats and we'll be good to go. So applying false lash is a Beauty REEMA Cosmetics, and this is by REEMA, of course, and they're Demi Wispies in the shade Black. These are so beautiful, they extend very nicely, and they make the eyes very fluttery. So these are such gorgeous lashes. You cannot go out without these, because they're very wearable, they're very comfortable as well, and they're especially a nice clear band, so they're going to look the most natural. So now beginning for the face, I'm going to go ahead and dot my Makeup Forever HD foundation. And I basically just love to do this. It's going to give me a nice even coverage and distribute the makeup throughout the face. So I'm going to go ahead a very damp beauty blender. Make sure you squeeze it under the faucet and go ahead and blend it out. I'm taking the Real Technique Miracle Sponge. And this is a very, very nice, intensely beautiful sponge because it's very nice and soft, but yet it gives you such a nice even coverage because it really presses into the skin and makes everything nice and airbrushed. Now bringing more light and tension towards the center of the face, I'm going to go ahead and take this Urban Decay Naked Weightless Skin Concealer in the shade Medium. I'm applying this towards the highs of the cheekbones, under the eyebrows of course, and the bridge of the nose, and towards the center of the forehead. I'm going to go ahead and apply this towards all the areas I really want to go ahead and highlight. Taking that same Miracle Sponge by Rose Technique, I'm going to go ahead and blend that out into the skin and really nicely and softly blend this. And remember, this beauty blender does have to be damped in order to take any excess off. And once it's really nicely covered, it really blends out very nice and airbrushed. Setting the face now with the Laura Mercier setting powder. This is a very nice translucent powder that's going to keep your makeup set all day long and keep you from becoming a creasy monster. This really helps me because I am oily, but I can become such a crease mess throughout the day, so this really helps. I do encourage you guys to try this out. Now to give myself some structure within my cheekbones, I'm going to go ahead and take the Too Faced Dark Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and this is going to give me more definition towards the cheekbones and apply this in the hollows of those cheekbones. You really want to make them really pop and exaggerate, but we don't have to go so heavy with this look here because it is very spring appropriate. So I'm just going to go ahead and lightly buff this into the hollows and really work this way into that into the cheek area because this is such a nice soft look we're going for. So apply it towards the cheeks and especially towards the temples and the bridge of the nose. And this is going to give you a lot more definition within those areas and make them look more pushed in and really structured. Giving my cheeks some color, I'm taking this NARS blush here. I can't really remember. I think the shade is called Goulue or Goulue, I believe. Don't kill me if I get it wrong, but I'm going to go ahead and apply this towards the cheeks. Just give myself some color, and this color is very, very springtime appropriate because it gives you such a bubblegum peachy tone. So it's a very beautiful, especially for the season. And I'm applying this with a a Morphe blush brush. It's not really a number, but it's just a Morphe brush. So I picked this contour brush the other day at the drugstore, and this is the e.l.f. contour brush, but it works really, really great. Honestly, it was about $6, and it does the exact same thing as a NARS Kabuki brush. So I just picked this up, and I'm going to go ahead and bake the face just a little bit with that translucent powder again by Laura Mercier. I'm just going to go ahead and let the powder set for a little bit, and this is going to cut my contour just a lot and define my jawline. So once I'm done baking, I'm going to go ahead and just sweep that and brush that out into the face as well. So I wanted a little bit more definition. I'm taking the Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Lashes Mascara for my lower lashes. And this really, really defines my lower lashes. This is my favorite one from the drugstore that really gives a nice, good payoff towards my lashes. Applying a highlighter towards the top ends of my cheekbones, I'm going to go ahead and take this Becca Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill, and taking this Morphe fan brush. I'm going to go ahead and apply this to the highs of the cheekbones just to give myself more definition towards those cheeks, because we cannot go without a highlight. Of course, it's always necessary whenever going into any season or any makeup look, just depending on your preference. But of course, I love to highlight with this because it has a nice tint of reflex gold in it, and it's going to give you such beautiful, outstanding high cheekbones. I'm also going to go ahead and define the cupid's bow as well by applying this some on my finger, and go ahead and you need a special brush, just apply there and we're good to go. So for a daytime look, we're going to go ahead and take this matte lipstick and the Buxom lip gloss, and this is in the shade Dolly, and of course Metallic Rose. Applying Metallic Rose first, I'm going to go ahead and outline my lips just a tad bit towards the cupid's bow and the lower half of my lips. applying just one layer over and then going back with the Buxom Lip Gloss. I'm going to go ahead and apply this towards the lips. This is going to create more fresh and more glossiness towards this look, making it very nice and beautiful. So for this combination, it's just gorgeous and to die for the springtime metallic rose over Dolly of Buxom Lip Gloss. So this is the complete daytime look. I hope you guys really enjoy this and stay tuned for the nighttime. Going into our daytime look, I'm going to go ahead and take the palette again and start with Spirit Rock. This is going to be our more transition color to create a more intense look. Applying this towards the chocolate we applied earlier. In the same motions, we're going to go ahead and sweep this into the outer corner and especially to the inner corner. But you do as well want to keep this as low as possible in the crease. This is going to make the middle part of our eye more vibrant and more exaggerated towards this look. So really brushing it back and forth with windshield light motions, keeping it as low as possible as you can. When blending this shade in, make sure you don't blend in too much into that pink champagne and keeping that more lid vibrant and sharp. So this is the complete look for the eyes. Let's go ahead and move on. Taking Hot Chocolate by the palette, I'm going to go ahead and smudge it to my lower lash line and into that black we created there, creating a more bold look within our makeup look here. For our waterline, I'm going to go ahead and make the eyes more bold and intense by using this Younique Cosmetics cream liner in the shade Perfect. Applying towards the waterline, you want to make sure you get it really nice and jet black because it's going to make more drama and more intense. So for the lips, I'm going to go ahead and transition this shade into the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Craft. Craft is a beautiful rose berry auburn color, you can say. It's mixed with reds and plums, but it's just beautiful. I get a lot of compliments whenever I wear this shade, especially when you're going out and making this look more bold. This is a perfect color when going out with friends and just going out in general. So this is the complete look. Of course, we need one more step, and that's the main point of this whole makeup tutorial, is the fact you have to keep your face on the whole night. So using the Urban Decay All Nighter, this is a setting spray that's going to keep your makeup on lasting all day long, all night long, and until tomorrow. So once you give it a bit to dry and fan it out, you'll be great to go for the whole night. So go ahead and rock this look. So this is the complete look here. I hope you guys really enjoy this. It's a day to night or a night to day, whichever you guys choose. For this look, you kind of want to go with friends or out to a party or something very festive. And the first fresh look is for morning and something like that. So I hope you guys really enjoy this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, or dislike. That's completely up to you guys. I love you guys and see you soon. Bye guys.